What is going on, everybody? My name is Ciara Lawler. Welcome to the week of Weird News Wednesdays. This is the Heroes for Hire podcast. We are back again talking all the strangest news stories from around the world. We talk about the news that the real news is too afraid to talk about. As always, I am joined by my partner in crime, who normally has a bit for this bit, Sean Mean. Sean, how's it going?
It's going well, but look, bits aside, I legitimately for a second thought it was Monday. And I was like, oh, he's done the wrong intro.
Even though we've already recorded Monday 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually only one day. Tuesday.
There's been a day in between, yeah.
A day in between, yes.
But I was literally in my head for a second there like, oh, he said the wrong intro, we're going to have to do this again. Oh my god.
You looked up to the sky, fucking idiot. Oh my god. How embarrassing.
I rolled my eyes on the live stream that I do of this podcast that I don't tell anyone about.
It's on Twitch. You and Ninja.
Big Ninja's on Mixer now, man. You have to keep up on Ninja.
Sorry. I haven't kept up with him. Fortnite. So Sean, what is Weird News Wednesdays? What are we doing here? It's not Monday, just to reassure you. It's also not Friday. So please.
It's perfectly in the middle of those two.
Yes.
You have spent the week gathering all of the weirdest news stories from around the world, and you're about to read those stories to me, but I have not heard any of them, because I actively avoid fun on the internet.
True. And so, normally, with weird news, we finish off with Florida news, because Florida man, he strikes at all times.
Yes.
And we start off with something. Normally the first story is always just something in my dark soul that makes me laugh.
Okay.
And for example, a few months ago, many people will remember that we covered a story of a man who played the Benny Hill theme song.
Oh.
As people came out of a Walmart in America, he played the Benny Hill theme song and they were all slipping on the ice.
Yes, it was a very icy parking lot, and he would play the Benny Hill theme song and laugh at them from his car.
and then the police chased him as the Benny Hill song was playing around his car. So every week I come into this episode and I think maybe we can find somebody just shithousery. I love a good bit of shithousery.
Yeah, like no one's really getting hurt. It's just a bit of shithousery.
No, and that's perfect, because this week we are starting off in Minneapolis, because I have Minneapolis man decides to buy ice cream truck that plays heavy metal music and has no ice cream.
So, fuck's sake.
It gets worse.
Or better.
Or better. Better is it has an interview with him. It's like a fucking villain. Okay. So, if you happen to be in northeast Minneapolis, standing in the right place at the right time, you might be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of a shiny black ice cream truck trundling towards you. You quickly surmise that this is no ordinary ice cream vehicle. Sure, it's playing that familiar, twinkly little jingle all the other trucks play, but it's also blaring rock music out the windows. And all those tasty looking treats emblazoned on the side, those appear to be heavy metal logos stuck onto popsicle sticks to confuse people.
This is amazing.
This is so, and as this devilish black truck approaches, you'll notice one other thing. As you're dying, you're about to take out your money, you reach into your pocket, you're like, here he comes, and you have your little son beside you, little Timmy, and one thing you'll notice about the truck though is it doesn't stop. It just zips away, leaving you standing on the sidewalk with your money in your hand. You might catch a glimpse of the driver. His name is Matt Peterson, and his truck's name is Hell General. The only things that the truck... Wait, this is a line. The only things the truck dispenses are heavy metal music and disappointment.
Fuck me. I mean, same.
That's me.
That's glorious.
Now, shithousery is on a serious high level in this story. I mean, this is a man that just wants to ruin people's days.
Specifically, like, children's days.
Just in a very small way. It's in like a way that you'll forget after an hour, but it's just funny.
Like, to see it, and I imagine it's still the colourful ice cream truck, but it's black. It's black. Oh, sorry, he's painted it all black.
He's painted it all black, but he does have ice cream all over the sides.
Right. That's Oh, I'm trying to think. Well, I'm furiously trying to think of metal bands and puns you can do with ice cream.
Right. ICDC? Oh, no.
Oh, pretty good. 99-inch nails? Not a metal band, but...
99 red balloons? Yes.
Good song.
So, Peterson says the idea for this demonic contraption came to him after his own Batman villain-esque experience with an evil ice cream man.
What? He has an origin story?
Does have an origin story. This is Hero or Zero. So, Sean, I'm going to set the scene. He's 10 years old.
Oh, Jesus.
Peterson says that he flagged down a jangly truck, eager to get a cool, creamy treat. But he realised he didn't have any money in his Ninja Turtle swimming trunks that he currently had on.
Why was he wearing those?
He's like, I've no... He promised he'd return with the money and sprinted back to the house to grab some before the ice cream man pulled away. So he looks at the ice cream man and he said, I have it on me. I'm good for it. I'll go get it for you.
Yeah.
By the time he'd reached his front porch, the ice cream man was pulling away.
Oh no.
And he pounded on the porch window to try and get him to stop, only to shatter the glass into a million pieces and cut the shit out of his own wrist.
That's the most metal thing I've ever heard.
Yes.
Do you know, I had a story very similar to this happen.
Oh, for God's sake. Child Sean, fuck's sake. Please, let the people know. This is like at least once a month I have a child story from Sean, but please, go on.
No, I was in my grandparents' house, and my brother and my older cousin had money because they were older, and I had no money because I was a child.
You were a slave.
So I had to work for my freedom, that's true.
You work for it.
But they got ice cream, so I ran inside to get some ice cream money.
Oh, I see where this is going.
And so my mum gave me some money. I remember it was a €5 note.
You're the affluent West.
I know. And so I ran across a field to get to the ice cream truck. And I feel like I was really close, but apparently I was maybe a quarter to halfway across the field. And the ice cream truck started leaving, and I thought in my head, like, oh, I can catch up. And so I used like the last bit of strength that I had, and I just tripped and ate shit in the ground. I got really dizzy because I hit my head.
Oh my God. That's the best story I've ever heard. It's only funny because it's you. Everybody else, I could be sad because I can imagine you, but I have like your adult head on a child's body.
That's what I looked like, running, beard and all.
with the beard, running across a fucking field. Oh my God. And my favourite line in that whole story was you thinking, I thought I was a lot of the way, but apparently I was only half or a quarter, which means you've had this discussion with someone else and they were like, no, you didn't get fucking anywhere near.
Well, a large proportion of my relatives were watching me run.
Run, Sean, run.
They're just taking bets.
Where do your family live? In my head it's just a field and you're all out on the porch. Like, you know the house in Get Out?
Yeah.
They're all in the house and they're just on like rocking chairs like he's never gonna make it.
We live in the middle of a dog track, actually.
Oh, wow.
We just run around.
Hell. And you didn't make it?
Didn't make it. Fuck. Now, my brother was sound. He bought me some jellies while he was buying his ice cream. So at least I had jellies to eat.
Oh, jeez. Your brother kind of comes out as the hero of that story, really.
I certainly don't, anyway.
No, you don't. No, you just come out as a bad with a concussion.
The two heroes in that story are my brother and the ground.
And the ice cream man. Don't give that any child any fucking ice cream. Fuck him.
No, but I've not now made it my mission to like do drag races away from children.
Yeah, you could have turned evil. You're the opposite to this. Like, the two of you had the same origin story, but he just went the wrong track.
He had the one bad day experience.
Yeah, but all one bad day. So, they had an interview with Mr. Peterson, and he said, I realised one thing at that humble moment when I broke the glass, when I had a cut wrist, when I watched that ice cream man drive away from me. He says he realised one thing. The ice cream man was one sick motherfucker.
Jesus. He can't just wait for a kid.
No. Well, see, there's the thing, but if the kid specifically says, I'm going inside to get money, could you wait?
But it's like, my issue is that it's an ice cream truck. So that it's time sensitive, surely. Like, it can't just stay put forever. You have to go find new customers.
Well, you think they don't have freezers? Like, the ice cream will melt?
No, I know that. But
he's like driving like, quick. He like takes them all out of the freezer. Why did I stack them on shelves? Let's go. In the summer heat.
In this metal car.
This is a terrible idea. Why did I paint it black?
It soaks up the heat.
It's so warm in here.
Do you think he stores anything in his metal truck?
Just hopes and dreams of children. That's kind of what he has.
They're fairly small anyway.
They are. As happens in so many good villain backstories, Peterson became the very thing that haunted and maimed him as a child. An evil ice cream man who did not provide any ice cream. He got the... Go on.
No, like, he's become everything he swore to destroy.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain, Sean.
And the ice cream man is one sick son of a bitch.
He's one sick son of a bitch. He got the truck in 2009 and he spent a couple of years fixing it up, investing and reinvesting in breakdowns and stolen parts. To this day, he says that he cannot drive the truck when it's raining because the windshield wipers are about as good as the ice cream he carries, which is, they're non-existent.
Gee, oh, okay. Well, of all the upgrades and repairs he's done, surely wipers would be the easiest.
I'd start with wipers. They'd cost a lot less than, say, a new engine.
That's true. And you can just, they're designed to be changed out.
True. Whenever he gets the itch, which is great, it's not every day, Sean.
No, it's when the mood takes him.
Whenever he wants to ruin somebody's day, he coasts around the neighbourhood, delighting passers-by and demolishing their ice cream hopes all in one fell swoop.
His favourite days are the last day of school and Christmas.
It says he's seen wonders. That is in this article. He's seen wonders. Grown men have tried to foist money into his hand while Day and Peterson drove at about 25 miles an hour speed. They're driving alongside him trying to give him money for ice cream.
They're chasing him down.
He smiled and he peeled off. Fathers have asked him to explain to their 4-year-old kids why they can't have the popsicle they wanted. Smiling, he refused. He's seen 12-year-olds watch him drive away, watch their mouths form the words, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck? He's gonna create a spate of, copycats in 10 years.
Oh, man. This is the biggest piece of shithousery, but also, why do I find this so funny? I think I'd do this.
You would totally do this if you got the chance.
Driving up and they're like, "Oh, Daddy, I'd love an ice cream." "Yeah, boy, I'll get you one. This is our last day of summer. We'll have to celebrate." "Oh, no. Oh, he's gone."
Oh. Well,
no. Yeah, no.
Son, I know.
And
I know you're
me
being
and your mother
put down.
getting a divorce.
Yeah.
That was our last day.
That was our last day we'd ever have together. All you wanted was ice cream.
Or else a couple break up and he comes home and he's like, "I couldn't get him ice cream." "You always do this, John. You never get that boy any ice cream. I'm going to see other people." "It's not my fault, I swear."
It's always the same ice cream van that he tries to get from.
Every time. And there's another one right behind him that always stops. He just gets distracted.
It's an easy thing to have happen.
Yeah, it is.
Surely people will catch on eventually.
But I think by the time people catch on, you move to the different neighbourhood.
Oh, you think he's expanding?
Over. I think you go block by block. Just one through another.
Through the streets of Minneapolis.
Yeah, until everybody's days are ruined.
I mean, if that's what it takes to, like...
There's no monetary value to this. There's nothing other than just ruining people's days.
I love it. I think he's doing what needs to be done. Also, Hell General is the best name for a car or truck or anything.
Hell General. Sounds like a Transformer.
It really does. That's amazing.
It's Optimus Prime, Decepticons, Hell General.
Hell General.
They're all there. Fair play to you. It's made him somewhat of a slight celebrity in the Northeast. And some people think that this gambit is the funniest thing they've ever heard of. Others still think he should just pony up and bring a cooler full of frozen goodies sometime. He says he has no intention of ever bringing ice cream with him. How much does he hate ice cream?
Does he still hate ice cream, or does he hate ice cream trucks?
Well, he says, though he has considered doling out popsicle sticks wrapped in a small package of air.
Oh, no, I think that's more evil.
Here you go.
Like, if he does that, he cannot charge for them.
No, see, now that is theft. The fact that he's costing nobody any money, he's cost himself money. He's in actually the raid for buying a truck, doing up the truck, and then going about his business to paint it all on the side and everything. But just for the sole reason to just make somebody's day worse.
Yeah, like it's at great personal cost to himself that he's become this mild-mannered supervillain.
Now here's the thing though, what's the most annoying thing someone could do if you're annoyed with them?
If you're annoyed with them...
No,
if you like kill him with kindness, then.
Yes. Well, even when people get mad, Peterson says he tries to remain friendly. He returns any middle fingers with a peace sign and a big smile. He tells screamers to have a good day. There's no need to get upset about losing ice cream you never had in the first place. And this, he says, is all in good fun.
That's his mission goal. It's just like, you never deserved the ice cream. You had no right to it. There was never any ice cream.
You can't get upset over something you never had.
Yeah, it never existed.
No, it was you. You created the scenario where you were going to get ice cream, and then your mind was like, oh, I've already eaten the ice cream. The ice cream never existed, man. I'm just a guy driving around the truck.
Have a nice day. That's how you fuck with someone, is you're just really nice to him for no reason.
Fuck you. Have a nice day, sir. Thank you.
Enjoy
good.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I read that story and I'm thinking he could be the villain of this podcast. Like, I mean, we have Detective Divilment as the detective to solve all murders. Is this the villain? Is he our Joker? This man in the ice cream truck?
Oh, he could be our Joker. I would like it if he was our Joker. But can we call him the Hell General?
Yeah, he's the Hell General, yes.
And
he just brings hell.
He just brings hell. But like in really small ways.
Who's more of a shithouse? Benny Hill or Hell General?
Ooh. I think they're different breeds of shithousery.
If they combine together in a tag team, you could just call them Benny Hell General.
Benny Hell General. Oh, that's like their...
wrestling tag team name.
Yeah. That's what I was just trying to think of. The Benny Hell General.
The Benny Hill Generals, the world tag team champions. Just a guy driving in an ice cream truck, and their team song is the Benny Hill song.
But like a metal version of it.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, we have something going here.
Vince McMahon, call us. You're pretty smart.
We'll arrange your gimmicks.
Yeah, look, the shithousery level, it always just pleases me. When I just have somebody who just causes shithousery for no reason other than just to cause it. It's good.
It's good when there's no logic behind it. There's nobody been harmed. Yeah, no one's getting hurt. It's just a bit of harmless messing.
Yeah, and so we're moving on in Weird News Wednesday this week to I have pork bologna smugglers caught at border. Okay.
Pork what?
Pork bologna.
Bologna.
Yeah, no, bologna.
Alright, bologna.
Bologna. Okay, how would you pronounce it? B-O-L-O-G-N-A. Ogna.
That's pronounced bologna.
I don't think so. I don't think it is.
I'm almost 1,000% sure.
I mean, I've spoken English for a good maybe a year and a half now. I've never heard that word.
Pronounce. I'm googling it. Bologna. So pronouncing it. Oh fuck.
Yeah. Here we go. Go on.
It has. Okay. We pronounce bologna
kept up
as
with the changes.
We pronounce it as bologna, but the Italian is bologna.
I was being Italian.
Wait, no, you weren't.
I was. See?
I've never heard a more uncertain tone in your voice.
How dare you? I have read many a word in this that I don't understand.
But you read it with confidence.
You kind of. The only reason I wouldn't have stopped. You never would have stopped me, and you would have just like, I speak in Italian.
It's like everyone would have known. He would have transferred into Latin at some point.
Did you know? I don't think I've ever seen the word bologna written down.
Really?
Yeah.
What about in a deli?
No, I would never order the bologna.
Well,
no, sure, I would just see bologna, and then I would say, oh, what's that?
And they'd say, don't start, we've been at it all morning.
Oh, no. So, I'm going to say, we'll say pork bologna, smugglers caught at border. Border Patrol agents have seized 590 pounds of smuggled bologna
Jesus.
and cold cuts in Texas in 2 different incidents.
Are they related at all, or just the same day?
No, they're not. So that means there's a situation going on here where there's somebody on one side of the border who really needs to get bologna to the other side of the border.
So what's the most logical way of transporting a load of
Send
meat?
it the exact same way the second way, even though we got caught the first time.
Lightning never strikes twice. That's what they say.
Double bluff. It's a double bluff. They'll be like, they won't go through here again.
Same guy was sent.
Same guy. The first incident took place on May 13th at the Ysleta port of entry. A driver of a GMC Acadia arrived from Mexico. The driver initially did not declare any agricultural or food items during the primary inspection. No, sir, officer, I have nothing in the car regarding food.
That doesn't leave him very much wiggle room, I will say.
The vehicle was referred to the secondary inspection area, where 35 rolls of pork bologna, 350 pounds, and 9 rolls of pork or poultry cold cuts were found, which is 99 pounds. So 350 pounds and 99 pounds were found in the back seat and cargo area of the SUV, covered by blankets and other items.
Right. Like, going closer and closer towards, rotten.
In the heat.
In the Texas heat.
In that Texas heat, in the middle of May, I would say, might be a bit warm.
You could use some ice cream.
Yeah, you could. Oh, here he comes out, fucking dickhead.
Oh, no.
Did it again. The second incident happened last week, following at Bridge of the Americas. The driver of a Toyota Sienna arrived from Mexico and did not once again declare any goods during the primary or secondary inspection. No, like my predecessor, which you wouldn't know who he is, I do not have any food on me. CBP officers searched the vehicle and located 14 rolls of bologna, 141 pounds, mixed with clothes in a rear storage area. The meats in both incidents,
making them warmer and warmer.
In clothes. Those clothes, you're never getting the stink of bologna out of those clothes.
Oh, you'll be smelling like ham for years.
Or how they're actually pronounced. You'll never get the smell of bologna out of those clothes.
The Italian pronunciation of clothes, yes.
Clothes.
I don't think that's true.
Come on now. The meats in both incidents were destroyed by the agents, which causes more questions. Did they eat them? Did they set fire to them? How do you destroy bologna?
See, the easiest way is just set fire to it. Because destroyed implies that there's nothing left. You can't salvage anything.
True.
But That's a shocking waste of food, isn't it?
Dynamite. Yeah, there's people like starving and they've got fucking how many 590 pounds of fucking bologna. Get the fucking dynamite. There we fucking go.
Fucking and the intern tries to take a piece for a sandwich and they shoot him just in case.
What do you know? What do you know?
That is. I mean, it's also probably going to kill you if you eat it.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go near it if it's been in a car for a long period of time from Mexico.
Yeah, like, I don't think that the meat processing plant and the border are within an acceptable distance of each other, yeah, to where, it'll only be 5 minutes and then they're going back in the fridge. It's not like carrying your shopping home.
No.
Because even then, you put all the cold stuff together.
Yeah, no, you do. I would say, if that bologna even comes out of the factory and it takes an hour to get to the border, and then it takes an hour after the border to get to wherever you're going, and that meat has been in the Texas sun or Mexico sun mid-May for that 2 hours
under a pile of clothes.
Under a pile of clothes, it might get a bit clammy, I will say.
Just your meat might get sweaty, and you don't want sweaty meat.
But I only read this because this interests me, because once is like, that's a bit weird, but twice in a week, Sean, what's going on here? There's some sort of deal going on that we don't know about.
Are we sure it's not human meat? Let's go down that path, why not? Because think about it, Connor.
Yep, no, I'm thinking.
You're a serial killer. You
know that.
You've gotten a management role in the local meat processing plant.
Oh man, I hate my job here in the factory. Yeah.
And what makes you hate your job? It's the co-workers.
Yeah.
They're always kicking the shit out of you at lunchtime, and they've broken all the windows in your house, and then you got them put back in, and they broke them again.
Oh, no. You know how much that costs?
So much.
Glazers aren't cheap, lads.
Famously, glazers are the most expensive tradesmen.
They are.
Because they have to carry the big pane across a busy road all the time. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, and that causes them pain, I'd say.
Oh, very good. Very good. And so, you need money to pay for all the reglazing that's happening.
Yeah, no, I'm actually poor. I've got no money left. But how can I turn my mass murdering spree into profit?
Well, look at that handy dandy bologna machine.
Oh fuck!
Sorry to say in the language of your people, that handy dandy bologna machine.
Mi chiamo Connor. Yes.
Over, that's Spanish, but whatever. So, you know, there's a machine sitting there, clean as a whistle.
Yeah.
And just pop in an arm.
Put a few people in it.
Just see what happens.
And it's just like, I'm looking around like popping in my own arm, and I'm like, no. Somebody else.
That'll be even more expensive.
Don't be fucking dumb. Come on, let's get someone else's. Bob, come here.
No, and then you're like, oh no, wait, Bob's still alive. Bob can be the driver.
Yeah, Bob, you're the driver. You've got one arm. You're the driver.
It's an automatic, and he's cool under pressure, Bob.
Yeah.
So they'll ask him
Can
once.
you keep that meat cool though? That's my real question.
No man can keep that meat cool. But you're like, famously, you're next door to the border, so you're just about to drive through.
The factory's actually half on the border. Half is in America, the other half's in Mexico.
That's true. You could just go out the other door of the factory, but it's heavily guarded with sniper fire.
I like the excitement.
So Bob, he'll get to the border. You've already packed up the car. 400 and something odd pounds of quote-unquote bologna.
590 pounds of bologna.
And they'll ask Bob once, sir, is there any farm equipment or food in your car? He'll say no. And then they'll ask him a second time. He'll say no again.
Yeah.
Then they'll search the car. And then Bob's going to prison for life.
Yeah.
And they've got all the
ironically, the long arm of the law got him. Unfortunately.
Very good. So
I get to go scot-free with all my murders because they're like, wow, we can't tell the difference between bologna and human bodies.
And they've already destroyed all the evidence.
Fuck, you're dead right. Surely they would just look at it and be like, that's not bologna. that's
has a pair
body.
of eyeglasses on it.
Jeez, that bologna wanted to see. Fair play to it.
This pig had a wallet and driver's license.
Tom King. Oh, Jesus, this pig. Fair play to him.
And then you get Bob's brother Rob involved. Same thing happens again.
Why did their parents call them that? Just doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense.
Well, look, that's why you put him in the machine.
That's why you put him in the machine. Could you check to see if Bob is still in there? I mean, he's in jail. Check the fucking machine, Rob. Fuck, I'm not asking a question again.
You know, I'm going to say this very simply, Rob. Put your fucking head in the bologna machine.
Or bologna machine.
Oh, now I understand.
Yeah, he's like, see. Yes.
Totally cool with it.
Yeah, there's something going on at that border we don't know about, but we're on to you. If there's another fucking Bologna trip, I'll be fucking watching it.
I'll be first one to investigate. We've all seen how I can solve a crime.
This is weekly updates. I think we need to come back to this if it happens again.
And it will.
It will, it definitely will. Okay, moving on to a Bolivian orchestra, Sean. 2 words I never thought I'd put together. I'm sure they have orchestras in Bolivia. I've never been there. But Bolivian orchestra, stranded at haunted German castle, surrounded by woods and wolves.
What the fuck? Okay. This is a good film.
A Bolivian pan-flute orchestra has been stuck in quarantine on the grounds of a grand 15th century palace outside of Berlin for the last 2 months. The musicians, some of whom are as young as 17 years old, arrived in Germany for a spring concert tour, just as the situation and the crisis was beginning.
Oh no.
However, their concerts were soon called off as the Germany imposed a social gathering ban, and their flight back to Bolivia was cancelled after the country closed its borders.
Oh God! Well, I always thought there'd be stories like this, but I hadn't heard a load of them. But this is a mental one.
So since then, the group has been staying safe at the Rheinsberg Palace, which is a 600-year-old castle located an hour and a half northwest of Berlin. They say, our bus broke down on the motorway. I remember joking that this was bad luck, and perhaps our concert would be cancelled too. But never did I think it would actually happen, said one member named Carlos. Oh, Carlos.
Carlos is the funny man of the group.
He was the best of us. And the blurst of us. But the ancient estate was home to German royalty dating back to the 1500s, including Frederick the Great, who the group jokes is haunting the castle walls.
Don't start those jokes, please.
Jesus! The group arrived in Germany on March 10th, expecting to perform at the Mayor's Music Festival. The same day Germany announced its ban, as I said, and the group was stranded at the 600-acre estate, surrounded by 23 packs of wolves and haunted by the ghost of Frederick the Great.
What? Oh, one of them has to be eaten by wolves before the end of it, right? Statistically.
There's 23 wolves, and what is there in them? There's a whole orchestra. What's in an orchestra?
Well, it's a 50? Pan flute orchestra. How many pan flutes can you have?
How many pan flute players are in Bolivia? Let's work this out. I would say at least 10. Maybe no less than 20.
We'll go benefit of the doubt and say there's 30 of them.
Right, 30 pan fluters from Bolivia.
Versus 26 packs of wolves.
No, 23, not 26.
Sorry, the odds were unfair there.
23 packs of wolves. By pack they mean more than 2.
Yes, so if we said at least 3, that's 69 wolves.
That's too many wolves, Sean.
That's more than 2 wolves per person.
Yeah, no. So you have wolves on the outside. You've got woods, so you've got trees all around you. Yeah, and then you also have a ghost in the palace.
And I imagine there'll be some kind of palace madness that happens. Just, you know, you're locked in a palace for 2 months with a ghost.
With the fucking pan flutes and they won't stop playing.
And we're running out of bologna, lads.
I have a guy on the inside. He's coming across the border tomorrow. He'll get us some.
It'll be weeks before he's here, and it's in his car.
Look, he's right on the border. Yeah, but the border to America.
Like a different border.
The group arrived, as I said, on March 10th. And they say, we all joke that Frederick's ghost is following us and trying to trip us up. Kamed Martella told the BBC, I don't usually believe in such things. So up to this point, it's just a funny little joke, right? She says, the ghost is there, we think he's tripping us up, but I don't usually believe in these things. But then it has ... And she finishes off the sentence by saying, but it does feel as if there are ghosts on the grounds.
Okay.
So to me, that means that she's like, ha ha ha. And then she remembered a scenario one night at 3 a.m. She was like, it does feel like there's ghosts on the grounds though. Just want to put that out there.
Back when we lost Tim.
Yeah, Tim, Bob and Rob.
Tim, Bob and Rob.
Very common Mexican and Bolivian names are being thrown out here.
Like, I don't believe in ghosts, but also, I wouldn't test the ghost by saying it doesn't exist.
No, you don't want to, like, attack its identity, because at that point it's coming for you.
Yeah, because even if the ghost is real, don't piss it off. And if the ghost isn't real, don't take the chance.
Yeah. It's like if you're in a serial killer movie and there's always one who's like, this serial killer ain't shit. The next scene, they're getting butchered.
Yeah, like, just, you know, even if you think they're not shit, give them a little bit of credit that if they are, they'd probably win.
Yeah. Tracy Prado, who just joined the orchestra in December, and this is her first tour, ran into the wolves during one of her walks.
Don't go
she
walking.
Says, I was going for a walk in the woods, and I seen the wolves. I just froze in fear. But they were just play fighting and moved on, she said. And then she just walked back to the palace.
I would run back. Actually, would you run? Because then they might think you're prey.
No, see, if you run and a dog thinks you're trying to have a race, you don't want that.
You don't want that. You have to walk backwards all the time.
On your hands and knees.
Yeah.
Backwards, like a crab.
Wolves fear crabs.
Wolves fear crabs, everyone knows that. Dr. Zyberg is the king of the wolves.
He's a lobster, but whatever.
Well, what can you do? Look, I'm not getting into seafood, okay? But to pass the time, they said, the group practices up to 6 hours a day, takes walks, looking out for wolves, and plays soccer on the grounds.
Near the wolves?
Near the wolves. The wolves are the goalposts.
So it's
oh, here we go.
Bolivia versus Wolves.
Wolves. The soccer team Wolves.
Wolverhampton Wanderers, yes.
Yes.
They're both playing away.
My favourite is when you come up with a sports pun. I'm proud of you for thinking of Wolves, the team.
Thanks. Do you want to know why I thought of Wolves?
Go on.
We had to draw their logo in tech graphics in school.
No way.
Yeah, because it's all angles and shit.
Oh yeah, it's all angels. So locals have donated food and clothing, but the stay is getting expensive. Oh no, I'm not.
They have to pay?
Yes, the director of Mayor's Music estimated to the BBC that costs have exceeded $35,000 a month. And while Germany is allowing international flights, Bolivia's borders are still shut. So they can leave Germany, but they have nowhere to go back to.
So it's just in good faith that they're allowed to stay there.
Yeah, the Bolivian embassy told the BBC it is trying to get the orchestra out by early June via Madrid, although they didn't comment on how the musicians would get from Reinsberg to Madrid itself. In the meantime, they say there are worse places to be trapped. When I wake up, I watch the sunrise over the forest and the lake. Back home, I only hear the sound of traffic. But that's the end of the report, but they don't mention the fact that when I wake up, I hear wolves. And when I go to sleep, I also hear wolves.
Yeah, wolves would be active now. Imagine the howls at night time.
Full moon.
Full moon. Wolves just going absolutely mental. 23 packs of them surrounding you.
See, in my head, the minute I heard the wolves, I was like, nah. I don't care how big the fucking palace is. No. No way am I staying anywhere.
That many wolves is too many wolves.
It's too... Even one pack of wolves, you'd be like, right, if we just avoid the one pack of wolves, it's like in a video game, like the guard walks past, you're like hiding, and then you wait until he goes, and then you move out the way. This is a scenario where you beat that one pack, there's 3 more packs along the way. You're not getting out of them.
No, you're like... And who's to say how big the pack is? As well, like we put 3 on them, but it could be 10.
Are we saying that this group needs to split up and maybe go separate directions into the woods in a Hunger Games style to see who is left?
Maybe they should. And also I think they should pair up in like some of them that get along quite well, but some of them that maybe have some issues to work through and they just feel stuck with each other.
Nothing to bring you together like being eaten by a wolf.
And if one person gets eaten and the other doesn't, and then you're like, oh, I never got to tell him I thought he was fine and not a prick.
No! Tell my wife I said hi!
That's terrifying though. I would not like to be in that situation.
Yeah, no, see, they're staying in a palace, which is amazing. And everybody's safe, and everybody's fine, and they're costing them $35,000 a month. But it's just the fact that there's wolves and there's apparently a ghost. But you don't want to piss off the ghost even if it's not real.
No, never take the chance.
Okay, we're moving on to one of our favourite topics here on Weird News. Owls.
Owls.
And we've had once a story who I quite love. It's Owl Man. It's the legend of Owl Man in a small British town. And I don't have anything to do with Owl Man. But I think I have Owlman's first cousin.
Okay.
World's largest owl hatches giant babies outside man's window and now they watch TV with him.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the world's largest owl.
How big are we talking, owl-wise?
The largest of the owls-wise.
Right, okay. I'm not going to do my thing where I overestimate the size or cost of something.
75 feet, no. One of the world's largest owls hatched its 3 chicks in the window planter box outside a 3rd-floor apartment in a city in Belgium. The 3 downy hatchlings have spent some of their first days of life standing at attention like bowling pins, watching TV from over the shoulder of the apartment's resident.
Okay, like, what are they watching?
Oh, what would you... See, whenever there's guests in your house, what do you throw on? It's like, I like this, but do they like it?
Yeah.
What can we watch together? It's always that weird thing. So what do you throw on for an owl?
Animals of Farthing Wood.
Night Watch.
Murder, She Wrote?
Batman. No, oh, fuck, yeah, Jessica Fletcher. Fucking love this one.
It's a good watch.
Even they're like, jeez, everywhere she goes someone fucking dies. Well, would she be invited to that now?
Just stay away from her, she's no friends.
No. Dutch nature programme Vroeg Vogels, which I definitely mispronounced, visited the apartment of Jos Bart for a segment that aired Sunday, sharing the story of how he first mistook the cooing from his window box as the work of pigeons.
Famously, they're the exact same sounding.
Exact same. I thought, damn, those pigeons again, Bart said, after imitating the cooing noises emanating from his window boxes early one morning. But after getting home from work one day, he surprised the hatchling's mother, who burst into flight. It wasn't pigeons, but a Eurasian eagle owl, recognised by Guinness World Records as the world's largest owl.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So, more than 2 feet in length, with
Jesus.
a wingspan that... With a wingspan that can exceed 6 feet wide.
What the fuck? That's me.
The Eurasian...
I'm 6 feet.
Yeah, that's how wide its wings can go.
That's ridiculous. How is that outside a window?
Yeah. The Eurasian eagle owl can be found as far west as the United Kingdom and across a broad swath of Eurasia, from Spain to the Korean Peninsula and the northernmost islands of Japan. But despite a stable population and vast territory, the nocturnal predator is not easily observed in the wild and is hard to catch on camera. But Bart says, you can see how relaxed they are. They're not scared at all. From where he kneeled on a pillow just in front of the pane of glass between him and two chicks, who stared placidly back at him. For me, it's like watching a movie 24/7, he says.
He just watches the owls now.
Just like those owls, they're just outside his window, and like, you have this owl that's fucking massive.
That's the thing. Like, if they're nesting in like an apartment block, they must be pretty like chill with cities and humans and all that. So this man just has 3 pet giant owls.
Do you think he could train them to be maybe his own personal killers?
I mean, training birds is a very difficult task.
Yeah.
You're the worst, yep. Alright? We used to have a nice little back and forth where we could do a little bit of improv here and there and no one took the hump. But now that's all changed.
Oh man. See, that was a good one, but I have to weigh in my head when you say a good one. I have to be like, is it going to be funnier if I react as I think that, oh, that's funny? Or do I give you no reaction and is it 10 times funnier to see you blow up afterwards? And that time the second option went out. I'm sorry. I just think it's funnier when you have just a silence, you go, fuck you. I hate you.
I just think you're the worst. That's all.
No, I thought that was pretty good.
Too little, too late, buddy.
Oh, well, fucking alright then. Jesus Christ. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to build bridges here. Okay.
I'll keep trying, alright. Get some more bricks, get some more steel, and then go fuck yourself.
Get a bunch of bricks, a bunch of steel, and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's what I said.
So they have found this massive owl outside this man's house. Sean, all I'm doing is throwing in the idea that maybe he's trained these owls. If you can train those owls from a young age that he's their father, he can maybe have an army of owls and then probably take over half of Europe. I would say maybe 3/4 of Europe.
Yeah, like if you give an owl per quarter and then take out the mother owl.
The owl runs Rome. I'll give you Rome. I'll take the Netherlands.
I'll be in charge of the Netherlands, lads.
Someone's like, would you not take the bigger... No. I'll take Netherlands.
Leave Switzerland to me, 2. Boys.
He's looking at Luxembourg like, that looks like my kind of place. Right.
You sure you wouldn't prefer like France or Spain? No.
Owl 1 and 2 have France and Germany. I have Luxembourg.
And we'll just spread out from there.
Yeah, and number 3 has the rest. Whatever's left.
He's a pure killer.
I read that and I thought, geez, Owlman is breeding. Do you think these are Owlman's children's?
I mean, it would be characteristic of Owlman to run out on his family.
And not be an absent father.
Yeah.
It would be characteristic of Owlman to be absent.
Exactly. He's always absent when we're looking for him.
I've never actually seen Owlman other than that video that was blurry.
I've seen Owlman.
Oh, have you?
In my dreams.
Oh, fucking hell. Jeez.
I think he's invading my dreams. I'm actually scared.
Yeah. No, he has that power. Fuck.
It's one of his many powers, as well as being part of an owl.
Just being part of an owl. Okay, we're moving on to our next piece of weird news, and that is Arran police called to knight with sword walking in the street.
An actual knight, or
an actual knight? Yes.
What? Okay. Well, he's allowed.
Arran police were called after a man dressed as a medieval knight with a 3-foot sword was spotted out for his daily exercise. 3 members of the firearms unit were sent to after a family saw Lennon Thomas walking at Hendra Lake in St Mellons in Cardiff. Onlookers said he was confronted at gunpoint and looked shocked when they told him to put down the blade. Mr. Thomas apologised for a lapse in judgment. Perhaps it was a little stupid of me to bring the sword, as from a distance it does look realistic, said the 20-year-old Dungeons and Dragons fan.
They didn't need... They didn't need to point their guns at him, I don't think. I think you could... Go ahead.
He is walking down the street with a 3-foot-long sword.
Well, he's getting ready.
He's hanging out.
He's on his way to a social distancing Dungeons and Dragon party.
However, the rest of my outfit was simply me practicing for a hobby of mine. Life is a lot more fun when you don't know how weird you are. I joked to some passers-by who saw the incident that if I were in America, I would have been shot on sight, which is not really that funny. I got a good laugh out of it all.
Oh, God. God, aren't we lucky we live on this side of the ocean?
I would be dead. I'd be really dead. Isn't that funny, lads? Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha
ha. So South Wales police said that they were called to the incident at 3:10 on Wednesday, following a report from a member of the public. Officers were deployed to the scene where they located a young man who was in fancy dress carrying a toy sword, said a Force spokeswoman. No criminal offences were committed, and the man was given suitable advice. Look after yourself.
Don't do it again.
Get a job. Grow up. Mike James, 31, was walking around the beauty spot with his wife Heather, 32, and son Theo, 3, when he saw the drama unfold. The whole thing was really surreal. He looked like something out of action video game Assassin's Creed. He definitely didn't say action video game when he gave that quote.
Not at all, but...
No.
But we'll forgive... What's the source for this article?
I think it's not Variety. It might be the English. It might be the Daily Mail.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, actually, they're a reputable source. Never mind.
Something out of action video game produced by studios across America. Assassin's Creed.
So, installment 1 of the hit franchise, chronicling the events.
Ezio Auditore da Firenze, who had lots of bologna.
We brought it back to bologna.
So we saw this guy walking around in this knight's outfit and carrying a sword. I thought, that's a bit weird, but I thought he must be an actor or something, so I didn't think much more of it. No cameras. He's just an actor.
No, he's one of these method actors, you know?
Yeah.
He was Daniel Day-Lewis, actually.
He is Daniel Day-Lewis. And he's Daniel Day-Lewis and Jared Leto. One of them.
Oh, the greatest actor of our generation.
Fuck, yeah, no. Dead right. Mr. James said about 5 minutes later, armed police arrived and said they had reports about a suspicious looking person. I told him it looked like he was doing laps of the lake and that he should be coming around shortly. He was just doing laps in a night outfit carrying a sword, and their plan was, we'll wait till he does another lap. We'll wait right here. He'll come to us.
Yeah, we're certainly not going to run after him. Cause then,
especially if he has a sword.
Especially if he has a sword. But also, they could be running for ages.
How fast are you? How fast is he going? What if you went the wrong way? Like, if he's going anti-clockwise, you go clockwise, you will eventually run into him. But if you go anti-clockwise as well, you're going to be behind him until you finally catch up to him.
And he has the speed of a medieval knight.
He does. How fast is that exactly?
Oh, about 9.8 metres per second.
Fucking hell, he's booking it.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking speeding, lad. People were faster back in the day, you know? They weren't weighed down by problems.
Yeah, they were weighed down by metal, but not problems.
Well, they used to do fucking hard work in fields and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, no, not in their night outfits.
The good ones did.
The good ones did. They took on the old knife outfits and the massive chainmail. I'm going out to water the plants.
Well, you're not getting out of it to get changed, are you? It's very difficult.
No, sure, if I arrived like this, I might as well go out. So they had a chat with him for a couple of minutes, and apparently the guy told him he was trying out a new outfit, and he was walking around the lake to get used to the weight. The armed police were good as gold, and even had a picture with him afterwards before letting him go on his way. But remember, if I was in America, I'd be killed.
I would have been shot on sight.
What do you think of his excuse for, I was trying out a new outfit? For what? Like a going out party? Like he wants to break in the suit?
I think he's had a lot more disposable income since the lockdown started. And so he just decided to treat himself to a suit of armour. Yeah.
No, that's a good point. You know when you just get a little tipsy, you're on Amazon, and you just end up ordering a suit of armour. It happens to the best of us.
Just the you might like section. I'm very easily influenced.
Oh wow! A suit of armour. Oh wow! A horse.
Oh wow! A big sword.
Nailed it. Okay, Sean, we are finishing weird news this week with Florida Man, and Florida Man, this is a hit and run, if you will. By hit and run I mean he did the crime, got in and out as fast as possible, moved away through this petty crime. Because I have Florida Man dives into base pro shop fish tank, then runs away.
Was this
bass?
A fishing shop.
Bass Pro Shop fish tank. A Florida man jumped into a fish tank on Mother's Day. A video posted to social media shows. So this was 2 weeks ago. This video shows a man walk up the stairs, dive into the tank at the store at the Gulf Coast Town Centre, and then run off.
Why would you video it?
Why would you jump into the fish tank?
That's a question. That's an equally valid question, is what that is. I don't know. How big was the fish tank?
I haven't seen any footage of it, but it has to be big enough for him to dive into without possibly breaking his neck. So maybe like one on the side of a wall.
Yeah, because if it's a freestanding fish tank, surely diving is just going to smash it and knock it. Were there fish in it?
Yes. A manager followed the man out of the store and saw him leave in a silver sedan, which implies he arrived in the silver sedan just to have a swim.
Just to pop in and just have a little bit of a dive. What if he picked the one tank that had like the piranhas in it?
No! What are the chances? And the eels! Why are they in this ecosystem together?
Why is this the open top tank we choose to present to people?
So Lee County Sheriff's Office believe the man is Daniel Armendariz, 27, who is still on the loose. He could face felony criminal mischief charges as well as trespassing. So, Sean, he's still on the loose. He's still out there.
He's there's got to be a joke here somewhere.
Oh God! Asher, it's all a cod.
Very good. Oh, you've really tip the scales there. I'm floundering.
Good. This is going swimmingly.
Water.
Aqua hydro.
All right. Thanks for that.
Oh.
No,
I don't get it.
Because you go. You've done it again.
He's shaking his fist. No, you did it again.
Did he fancy? Like he must have just fancied a swim, but it implies he just drove there specifically to do that and then leave.
Yes, it did. It does apply that. But also, if you're in Florida, there's water everywhere. I don't think you need to drive to this shop specifically for a swim.
Unless he was there doing his shopping, he put the shopping in the car. Thought, God, I'll go and look around. And then he dove in and jumped.
Yeah, no, as is tradition. Yeah, no, you're right. So they spent $3,000 decontaminating the tank after the incident.
Fuck, I mean, I suppose you'd have to, wouldn't you?
Yeah. From Florida, man. This incident is illegal, dangerous, and highly discouraged. We work with law enforcement to investigate all individuals who personally attempt or are involved with such activities, which I feel is a very small number of people.
Or is it very large and we just don't hear about it?
It's like, do you think it's like rampant in fish shops all around the world?
I'm just saying, I think that's day one of training. Is what to do.
Dive in, see what happens.
Yeah, you need to know your enemy. Dive in.
Don't choose the one with the piranhas. Can we all just be clear?
Maybe
go to a different one.
Bob, I'm looking at you. Rob, you keep
Bob,
an eye
you only
on
have
him.
one arm, so swimming is going to be tough for you, Bob. Right. So now you might think, what does Daniel have to say about this? Well, Daniel, he realised that he was the main criminal in this, and Florida Man is never going to let that go lying down. And so Florida Man took to social media. And so we have his exact quote for what he has to say. He's been accused of walking into a shop, diving into their fish tank, having a swim, diving. I don't think you could dive out of the fish tank unless he's a dolphin. He'd get out of the fish tank,
yes,
walk to his car without any drying off, and just drove home. Now, he's still on the loose. They're still looking for him. He says this: I already have a lawyer working on this accusation. He's coming at them quick. He's coming at them straight line. This accusation, as if it could have been anybody else.
Yeah. He's like, no, couldn't be me. You can't prove it.
I find it pretty petty how you detectives and officers are looking for me as if I've killed somebody and have the whole task force working on me, he wrote on social media. You have murders and rapists on the loose and serious crimes being committed. And do you see that all over the news? No, it's pathetic. So I'm going to make sure you guys have to work to get me, because I've done barely anything wrong.
He is really putting the ball in their court there, isn't he?
Barely anything wrong.
I've done a little wrong.
Yeah, obviously I did do a little murder, but not a lot of murder. For God's sake.
Not as much as Murdery Joe over there.
No, Murdery Joe's always murdering people. It's in his name, Joe. No, I just think the Florida Man, I like the fact that social media exists. We can hear from the other side. You've heard both sides of the argument here. He never once actually said in his statement that he was framed, or it wasn't him.
No,
he just said there was...
He's done barely anything, but he's done something.
Yeah, but he never said he did this, so I don't know.
I would tend to believe the footage of what happened and the way they identified him based off of him driving away.
Yeah.
After what happened.
But if they're able to identify him, though, have they not gotten him yet?
Because they can't find him. He's hiding in a fish tank. Presumably.
In a fish tank, yeah. Yeah, no, he's Aquaman.
He can breathe underwater. We're all fucked.
He can breathe. He can't. Imagine that was how he found out he could breathe underwater. He dived into a fucking fish tank. Wait a minute.
Oh, this'll do.
Oh, fucking hell. Let me get another one. Someone's like, could you not just dive into the ocean? No.
No.
I want to talk to the fish.
Too simple.
Too simple. Don't fucking embarrass me.
I can't do salt water.
Stupid logic. Yeah, salt makes me... I can't open my eyes. It burns. But I'm able to go into a fish tank that... what does an aquarium have in it? A fish tank would have stuff in it as well to keep it clean.
It's got filtered water and stuff. And
yeah.
Various additives.
Good enough to drink?
Oh, you could drink it all day.
Drinking all day. Well, that's lucky for me. I have one slurp right here.
You've got a curly straw going into one.
It's 15 loops. So Florida Man, has he done wrong here, Sean? Is he in the right? I think he's going to get away with this. He's going to be on the loose forever.
I think he'll be caught and get a slap on the wrist. Is what I honestly think is going to happen.
He'll be cod?
Well, you could use caught. You catch fish as well.
Oh, that's good, yeah. No, you're right, fuck.
They'll
have him on the hook. Yeah, no.
Yeah, on the hook, there you go. There you go.
He made his post online. Yeah,
good, yeah.
Boys.
He took the bait.
Yeah. Do you remember that story where all the ducks were on either side of the boat? Yeah.
I do, yeah.
That's my pun.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, no, you've nailed that, Conor. Yeah,
you've done well there. I'm proud of you.
So, I think that's it for Weird News this week.
What a week.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's been a week.
We've had some good stories. We've had some great stories. We've had some terrifying stories. I'm looking at you, the one with the wolves.
Had some shit stories.
There's been no shit stories, really.
Shit stories.
Alright, you're a harsh critic, but you're fair.
Harsh but fair. Sean, do you want to take us out?
Yes, thank you everyone for listening to this episode of Weird News Wednesday. We will be back on Friday with Hero or Zero, Monday with Movie Mondays, and next Wednesday with another episode of Weird News Wednesday. Big thank you as always to all of our Patreon supporters. They help keep the lights on. They encourage us to do more stuff. So thank you all for supporting us. If you'd like to join those fine people, it's patreon.com/HeroesForHire or there's a link to that in the description of the show.
And we have a new episode that came out on Saturday.
We do. It was the PELP Patreon exclusive Lazarus Pit, where we go back and look at one film from the past, and we chose the first ever Star Wars movie.
Number one,
Phantom Menace. Only one for me. So we're on all the social medias as well. You can find us there. They're on the description, and you can email us here'sforhire_@outlook.com. But I think that's about it, Connor.
I think you've nailed it.
Thanks a million.
So I've been Ciara Lawler.
I've been Sean Mean.
I'll see you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.